I did it again this morning, washing my face directly in the sink. It's changing the game and it sounds berserk. I get it. You're probably like, what are you even talking about? I put my face down in the sink bowl and let the faucet directly run on my face. Coming in with the mud guard, lather the cleanser on my face, and then I stick my head in the sink bowl directly under the water to rinse it off. Let me tell you, this is now my second time doing it, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back. One of the issues I have washing my face at the sink with many cleansers is it's difficult to rinse them off, like around your nose. It makes a mess. This is a lot more efficient. It sounds wild. I think a lot of it too has to do with the shape of my sink here. The sink itself is like really small so maybe it's not necessary for you to do it that way and you're like, okay, I don't get what you're talking about. It's easier to splash, but the splashing thing is just inefficient at rinsing cleanser off. Not to mention you get those drips. I explained this yesterday, but I have these little wristbands that will trap the drips, keep them from running down your arm. But this method has really streamlined the whole process for me. Don't forget to put sunscreen on your ears, guys. Then I'm gonna come in with some of the bod guard on my arms. I would wear this on the face, but it has fragrance in it in contrast to the mud guard. And the fragrance actually isn't too bad. I just don't like having that on my face. You know, it's kind of a little annoying. But this is nice for humidity. It's a gel. It's like a nice fresh scent too. It's not weird. Sometimes fragrance and skincare, they make some weird scents. Like, just like the face one, this one's SPF 30. It's water resistant, 40 minutes like the face one. It has fragrance, unfortunately, but it is less expensive. But if you're gonna be doing water-based activities, like you're gonna be in the pool and stuff, water resistant 80 is a lot more convenient. It's really a comfortable sunscreen to wear. Speaking of water resistant 80 minutes, this is the new La Roche-Posay on Thalios UV Pro Sport SPF 50. I'm actually working on a sponsored video with them for this. This is really good. It's a great option if you're gonna be doing pool stuff, ocean stuff, sports outside where you're sweating a lot. It's a nice lightweight formula. This one's fragrance free, no white cast. All right, I'm fixing to go out and run some errands. We are back though for another behind the scenes sneak peek, first impression try on of an SPF lip balm. Now yesterday, I was pretty impressed with how well the Black Girl Make It Pop red lipstick SPF 50 mineral sunscreen looked, and importantly, how well it wore, the longevity. I also ordered their clear colorless SPF 50 gloss. Now in contrast to yesterday's, this is a chemical sunscreen. That was a zinc oxide sunscreen. This one and the one I tried yesterday, fragrance and flavorant free. Feels really comfortable. I'm not getting like a burning, tingling sensation whatsoever. I came into Barnes & Noble because I went through a phase years ago where I was like, not so into Barnes & Noble, but now I've kind of swung in the other direction and I really enjoy it. I feel like my relationship with Barnes & Noble is sort of up and down. It's a good place to wander around. I enjoyed this book, but I haven't read any of these. This looks good. I'm currently reading a book called Elmer Gantry that's actually pretty entertaining. I got it from the library. You guys see anything here that you've read that you recommend? Oh, this was good. Have I read this? I don't think so. Sound off in the comments below if you guys see anything that you have read that you recommend. I I recently saw this suggested to me on Amazon, and I was a little hesitant because I never know when Amazon suggests things to me. And I was like, oh, a book with a bird on the cover seems innocent enough. I like this author a lot. But the last book of his I read, I did not enjoy. So there's that. It just was really slow moving. And after that, I've kind of been like, eh. I really enjoyed Beartown. But I don't know, a new one, if I'm interested to read it. Blue Sisters. The Sirens. Mystery and Magic. I feel like this is another one Amazon was trying to get me to buy. Rabbit Moon. Figured I'd wait to get that at the library. I almost never reread a book, so I try and keep that in mind when it comes to buying books. I'm either going to read it and then give it away, or I'm going to get it at the library. Hate shit? Why does that seem like the real thing nowadays? Unfortunately. Oh, I like the one book from this author I read. The Wind Up Bird Chronicles. They don't even have, do they have it here? I've heard that Kafka on the Shore is good. I remember reading this a long time ago, and I don't remember a lot about it. I always enjoy Nicholas Sparks books. I mean, they're not gonna, expand your horizons or anything. Challenge your critical thinking, but they're great to unwind to. Oh, I like Thomas Wolfe. I read this and really enjoyed it many years ago. I need to know if these books are good. Like, are they an enjoyable read? They're sort of a mainstay in Westerns. Well, didn't get anything in Barnes & Noble, but that's okay because I did get some ideas for some books that I want to get from the library. And I'm currently reading, actually, I think I mentioned this in there. I got this from the library, and so far it's really entertaining. So I've been enjoying that, and I've never read anything from this author. Honestly, when I picked this book up, I was thinking Upton Sinclair. Like, I read the author's name, and I was thinking, oh yeah, The Jungle. If you're gonna be an author, you need to come up with some sort of pen name that's like really jazzy and not reproducible, so that people do not get you confused with somebody else. Because I'm always getting Tom Wolfe's confused in their books. And Bonfire of the Vanities. As a matter of fact, I was at an event, and I was speaking with somebody at my table about books that I had read. And do you ever struggle to find the words for something? I could not, for the life of me, recall the name of Bonfire of the Vanities. I was going on and on about how much I love this book, and then I just could not remember the title. It's frustrating. It's like, I promise I'll read good. I promise. So frustrating. But I guess that just means that I love books. And I mean, honestly though, I'm not really good with people's names either. I'll often give people a nickname just so I remember to call them the same thing. And so I'm not really great with names, especially when I meet somebody for the first time. They'll tell me their name and it's like in one ear and out the other. And it's not because I don't care. It's just that's the kind of thing that for whatever reason my brain does not hold on to. I don't know why. I can remember anything they tell me. I'll remember for the rest of my life. I'll remember what you had on. I'll remember things that you said. I'll remember details that you told me. Your name, in one ear and out the other. I think because when people tell me their name, it's like, all right, but I don't, what's in a name? I don't know. So one thing I do though to remember names that I have a hard time with is I'll create a little song about the person in my head and sing that like. It works, it works. It doesn't leave a good impression though if you can't remember someone's name, let me tell you. It's something that I'm aware of about myself and I try and correct again with a little sing-song thing because it really works. Anyway, this has been glossin' and bossin'. No complaints here. All right, y'all, what do we think? I just put the new knobs on that I scored yesterday from Home Goods. Really liking the blue and white. These were the knobs that came with this vanity that I got at a vintage antique resale type shop. While these are cute, they really didn't match what I'm going for, but I didn't even think of this. The blue and white knobs, they're a great match for the lamp I have in here. I originally got this on Amazon a few years ago, and it's been a great lamp. I have no complaints. While I have you guys in here, I need to tell you a story of Josie Moran here. So I got a PR package from them and I was really excited because I genuinely like Josie Moran products. I love perfume. So I was like, show me what you got, Josie Moran, with these different fragrance mists. Bohemian Fig, Topless Tangerine, Golden Hour, Vanilla Vibes. Once I opened the package, I popped the top off, just gave the atomizer head a whiff, and I was like, wow, these are really nice scents. Can't wait to give them a try. And I looked online, I was like, $26? Not too bad for a perfume. Hold that thought, because is the perfume in the room with us? Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna think that this is a walking contradiction coming from me, someone who always complains about strong scents in skincare. But we're not talking about skincare, we're talking about perfume. This, however, is so watered down, you don't smell anything whatsoever. You kind of smell it when you're spraying it on the skin, but it's really weak. It's really, really weak. Now, mind you, these are fragrance mists, not actual perfumes, so they're supposed to be light, but fragrance mist-wise, they're still very, very anemic. You have to spray a lot on the skin to even smell anything. Now, I also want to point out, it instructs you to shake well before you spray. So I have done that. Each time I go to use these. It's unfortunate because let me tell you, the scents I really, really like, especially Golden Hour is really nice. Bohemian Fig, I was thinking, that might be a little weird, but it's not. Topless Tangerine is also lovely, 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 lovely. Vanilla Vibes I haven't used yet. They also sent me travel packets of the body butters in the same fragrances. I haven't tried Vanilla Vibes yet, but I have been using Bohemian Fig for a total of 2 uses, and there's still quite a bit in there. The scent, again, love the scent, not strong. As far as a moisturizer though, decent, but not as good as Gold Bond or some of my other like tried and true body moisturizer favorites. And boy, oh boy, do I have a doozy for you guys. It's the kind of thing I already know people are gonna be like, oh Lord, oh my gosh, why are you this way? Why do you have to be a little wackadoodle? First is putting your head in the sink to rinse the cleanser off your face. Now what? Oh, just you wait. So, y'all know I like to use the microfiber hair towels at night. So I'm loyal to these Aquas ones because they make the turban type that are easy to put on and stay on. If it's just a straight up towel without a little button and a tie, that's not staying on my head because I'm too animated, okay? Especially filming these outros, that thing go flying off my head. Well, a couple of years ago at this point, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, Amazon sent me a PR package, which they do from time to time, and in it was this microfiber hair towel from the brand Diva Curl. I never used it for my hair because it's just a straight up towel. There's no turban action to it. I've been trying this out over the past couple of nights, and it has been like, wow, 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 why have I not been doing this all along? I've been using this to dry my body off. Yeah, yes I have. For the longest time, I didn't even use a towel. I like to put moisturizer on the skin while it's still damp, but you kind of need to pat dry the skin a bit to get the visible drips of water. Patting dry the skin with this, game changer. You just pat, and you can have a ton of water on your skin, and this will just suck that extra drippy water off really efficiently. Anyway, y'all, I hope you're having a great weekend and that you enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for coming along with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.